This is Wayne Cotter. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. I was in New York last week again. I haven't been there for a while. I got to see my family. We went out to eat. My family, the worst customers. My grandmother, this is cold. I'm not gonna eat this. Take it back. It's cold. That's ice cream, Grandma. My dad is so obnoxious, reads the wine list. He doesn't know anything about wine. Tries to pronounce the French. We'll have the witay. Yes, that's white, sir. My dad told me you go to a restaurant, you can't pay the check, they make you wash dishes. How does a restaurant get their money back by having you wash dishes? Fire the dishwasher? Guy goes home, honey, lost my job, some guy couldn't pay. But don't worry, I'll take you out for dinner and not pay. I'll be working again. I've been underweight my whole life and heard this from everybody. You know, you're so thin, I bet you can eat whatever you want. You must pack it away, I bet you gorge yourself. I always say yes, you know, because it's common knowledge. Skinny people eat like pigs, and fat people never touch food. Fat people very quick to tell you about this. I just look at food, I gain weight. It's a dangerous condition to walk around in. You go into a supermarket, you can't get out. Somebody says that, just whip out a piece of cheesecake, watch their seams burst open right in front of you. I just look at food right before I suck it into my face. My brother tried those chocolate diet candies, you know, those little AIDS, yeah. Really? Really? You think the people that make those are a little upset? Boy, talk about a marketing nightmare. I don't believe they named a fatal disease after us. Why couldn't it be Doritos? Or at least a candy that already sounds like a disease. Goobers. You think AIDS got a bad name for a candy? How about Trident gum? You know what Trident means in Latin? 3 teeth. It does. Time for sugarless, huh? Who wants gum? I do. My brother's working in an office now. Well, that's tough, you know, office work. 'Cause you know the hard part? You keep walking past the same people in the hallway all day long. Nobody knows what to say. You know what I mean? 9 in the morning, you see somebody, hi, good morning, how are you? Half an hour later, you walk past the same person, tone it down, hi, good morning, how are you? By the afternoon, we need a word that means, I know I saw you already, I didn't want to see you again, but here you are. We had dumb toys as kids. Play money. Play money. Look nothing like real money. Giant bills, they're purple, there's a chicken in the middle. Then in little letters, not legal money. Like you might bring one of these in a store, they're gonna notice the fine print after they miss the purple chicken. Of course, the cashiers are such morons. Oh, we don't take Canadian money. My brother and I always fought. My younger brother used to poke me. He'd always poke. And I'd complain, Mom, he's bothering me, he's poking me. She never took it seriously. What's the big deal? I said, Mom, what's the big deal? Try this, Mom. See how this feels. Finally, after years, she made a rule. She said to him, don't touch your brother. I was so relieved, too, until he came around. I'm not touching you. Just ignore me. Mom, I'm not touching him. Now, you know this hurts more than touching. There's electron beams coming off of these things. flew in from New York to be here. Why do they give you coffee on airplanes? Is that what you need? You're cooped up for hours and hours? Fifth cup? Thanks. Can I jog in the aisle for a while? Oh, I'll wear my seatbelt. I love being wired out of my skull and strapped down to a chair. Then they start with the announcements on the plane. The cabin is pressurized for your comfort. Since when is breathing a luxury? I thought the ticket would include the air. I keep thinking about this now because my brother is going out with a stewardess. I get a big kick out of this. She's not the brightest girl. She's a stewardess for a cargo airline. Woman walks down the aisle between packages, more string. Like, I'm always having an accident. I'm always breaking something. It doesn't matter. I broke my refrigerator. I was defrosting it with a sharp implement. I was in there hacking away with that compass, and I was just... No, I was using a knife, but you think you're on an Arctic dig or something. There's a package of peas may still be alive in there. And you find things you had no idea. Oh, that's where I left the Shroud of Turin. I broke the refrigerator. The repairman came. This moron actually says it's $1,100 to fix it or $400 for a new one. Well, let me think that over. I'll get back to you on that. That's a tough call. New refrigerator comes. You know those egg holes in the door? You know how many I got? 10. I come home from the supermarket. I have to eat 2 eggs immediately. They always do this. Hot dogs, 12 in a package. Buns, 8. Yes. Now I'm standing in the supermarket trying to figure out the lowest common denominator. Jeez, I never thought I'd have a use for this. I never should have written in that book, Math Sucks. When does that come out? 24 packages of hot dogs. Have a huge cookout now, right? I like barbecue. Summertime, it's humid, it's hot, it's 100 degrees. Let's build a fire. That's what I say. My dad always had to make the fire. Mr. Know-It-All, let me build the fire. I know just how to arrange the briquettes geometrically. Oh, you're a whiz, Dad. We never would have thought of a pile. No. Always handing out advice, my dad. Oh, you're throwing away that chair? All it needs is 4 legs and a back. Dad, it's a tray. Had a mouse in my house. He started in, mouse, get a cat to kill the mouse. Like I want Wild Kingdom in my kitchen. I don't want to see the food chain demonstrated in my home. Cats are psychotic. Why do cats always decide suddenly, for no reason, they have to be in another room urgently? I'm supposed to be in the living room. Bang! And they go. A nervous breakdown with these relaxing pets around the house. Then they rub on your leg. Love you. Means a lot from a cat. They do the same thing to the coffee table. You too. People with fat cats never admit it. Oh, he's not fat. That's just fur. Come on, I almost sat on the thing. I thought it was a beanbag chair. My brother had the worst pet of all, a hamster. Thing got sick. He took it to the vet. It's like bringing a disposable lighter in for repair. Thank you very much. You guys have been terrific.